Exploring the unlikely. A deep dive into the second conditional. Hello there, English language learners. Today, we're going to delve into a fascinating area of English grammar that allows us to discuss hypothetical, unreal, or improbable situations. Specifically, we're going to look at the use of the second conditional for expressing unlikely events. By the end of this video, you'll be able to confidently construct and understand sentences that discuss what might happen in unlikely scenarios. The second conditional is a grammatical structure used in English to talk about hypothetical or unlikely situations in the present or future. It's formed using two main components, the if clause and the main clause. In the if clause, we use the past simple tense. In the main clause, we use would plus the base form of a verb. Let's look at a simple example. If I won the lottery, I would buy a house. In this sentence, the event of winning the lottery is considered unlikely. But if it did happen, hypothetically, the speaker says they would buy a house. Creating second conditional sentences is fairly straightforward. The structure generally follows this pattern. If plus subject plus past simple tense plus subject plus would plus base form of verb. For example, if I were a bird, I would fly to tropical countries. Remember, we often use were instead of was after if for all persons, which is a unique feature of the second conditional. To express unlikely events, we use this second conditional structure. The event expressed in the if clause is something that we consider improbable or maybe even impossible. For instance, consider the sentence, if I met an alien, I would ask about their home planet. Here, meeting an alien is the unlikely event, and asking about their home planet is the result of that unlikely event happening. The key to mastering this concept is understanding that the second conditional doesn't express a fact or a likely event. Instead, it allows us to discuss and imagine outcomes of unlikely, hypothetical situations. Now, it's time for some practice. Here are a few examples you can use to construct your own second conditional sentences. 1. If I found a magic lamp. 2. If it rained money. 3. If I could talk to animals. Remember, the goal is to express what you would do in these unlikely situations. And that's it for today's lesson on using the second conditional to express unlikely events. We hope that you now feel more confident in navigating these fascinating, hypothetical landscapes in your English conversations. Practice constructing your own sentences and soon, it'll become second nature. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the wonderful world of English.